Okay, so thank you, Team Thinkly, for today's session. It's good to be back, on Thinkly after I think a couple of weeks that I'd taken break. So मैं नहीं था. I wasn't there on. I mean, my partner Siddharth was taking some sessions in the middle, but now I'm back, and but this time, folks, what I've done is I've not just come back alone. I think वो अकेले आने में थोड़ा सा डर लगता है. So I've got two of the heavyweights with me of the industry. So one, of course, somebody that I really love and admire way too much is Mr. Rajendra Bhatia. I think Raju bhai, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining.
Thank you,
And
Jinesh.
so
Oh,
Raju bhai's contribution is not just limited to, personal finance, mutual funds and everything. I feel sometimes, he's like the Bhishma Pitama of the industry. कि जो भी आएगा, जब भी आएगा, किसी भी position में आएगा, Raju is always there to help him. He's always around to, guide him, navigate through his challenges. This I can say because I'm one of the beneficiaries of, how he's helped me over the last few years. And I think, that is what I really want, Raju bhai. आपका जो core understanding है, आपका जो एक that you always like to share your stuffs with everybody, you know your your understanding with everybody. I think this is what we want to bring it out on Thinkly. This is what you as not just as a very successful mutual funds distributor or PMS distributor, very successful IFA, वो आपका एक जर्नी है. But there is a second journey to your life, which is how you've mentored people, how you helped people actually, grow in life. And ultimately, तो फिर उनका पैसा बनता ही है. So this is what we want. Today's intention for you, for me, is कि आप में से वो चीज बाहर निकले. And that's why you're here. And of course, on the business side, on the organizational finance side, we've got Mr. Charu Datta Pandey today. I think he's been so kind with me because I've not been able to make time properly. I've not been able to, I was juggling left, right, and center. But, like that Sri Krishna type of a smile is all, koi baat nahi, no problem, we'll do it. So that's really eased me out. And I really believe, sir, this is one of your core strengths. This is what I could sense. It's one of your core strengths when you're working with an SME entrepreneur. वो बेचारा वैसे भी इतना टेंशन में रहता है. He's going through so many things, and you always want to be smiling face. Somebody who tells it's okay. इतनी भी कोई बड़ी problem नहीं है. We'll get through it. So I mean, thank you so much, sir. And we're really going to get into your nuts and bolts and try and figure out what goes on behind that smile of yours, and try and see how you're able to help these entrepreneurs in their life. So, to begin with, it's an open-ended question to both of you. That so, Mr. Pandey, I mean, sir, aap pehle, you can answer. So, please define the era of, I mean, what is an SME owner? Just give us your definition of things, because we need to create a boundary around it first.
in the context when we are talking about 6.5 million MSMEs around the country, the boundary is little too broad. But let me define. So the first thing that I see in terms of anybody who is an MSME owner or a SME owner is somebody particularly who has a desire to make a difference. Okay, I think that the fundamental and the common trait that I see amongst all of them is that they have a desire to make a difference in their own way. That difference could mean that they are making a difference at the personal level, at the family level, and some of them have the vision to make a difference at a broader society level as well. These are the people who are driven by something, are very passionate about it. They are the ones who want to get things done. They want to ensure that they are, in a way, create replicas of them, set certain standards for them to work, and also make a significant shift at a personal level, at a professional level, and also at the family and the society level in terms of what the impact that they will be able to make. That's a personal train, you may say. At a general level, then there is a standard government definition of who is into MSME part. So let's leave that particular thing aside on who parts it. if you want to really categorize them broadly from a financial perspective, then I'm going to say certain things, तो उसमें थोड़ा कुछ कम्युनल वगैरह बांटेगा तो उसके लिए आई वांट टू अपोलोजाइज अपफ्रंट। ठीक है, जो कुछ भी कह रहा हूँ वो रियलिटी है, तो उसके लिए कृपया, अभी इलेक्शन हो गया है तो उस नजरिए से ना देखें। बट वेन यू लुक एट दैट इन द इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट, राइट, the business owners or the MSME owners can be broadly categorized into three sets of people. Okay, one, these are the people who come from business communities wherein business is something that is done by default. Okay, now I would answer it, I'll bring the financial part of it, because these are the people who are very much used to handling the finance and who have had conversations around finance in their home right from the very early days. Okay, so there are some people who are very, very comfortable with money and everything, the conversation that happens around finance. That is one set. There's a second set which is aspirational, right, which wants to get into this particular part. They want to do something, work on something, but they are not very comfortable talking about finance. Okay, करते हैं, पैसा बनाना है, but the moment you start talking about finance, they are not that comfortable. And then there is a third set whom you may call as a technopreneurs, जिनके लिए लगता है कि भाई मेरा टेक्नोलॉजी, मेरा प्रोडक्ट है, बस देयर इज नथिंग बियॉन्ड दिस इन लाइफ, ये अपने आप बिकेगा, यहाँ से अपने आप पैसा आएगा, यहाँ से सब कुछ अपने आप होगा, एंड आई विल रियलाइज माई ड्रीम्स, राइट। फाइनेंशियल पर्सपेक्टिव से आप करें तो आप तीन ब्रॉड कैटेगरीज में इनको डाल सकते हैं।
I think fabulous, sir. Fabulous, I think. So Raju bhai, I think, आपका भी एक opinion दे दीजिए, then we'll try and summarize it.
So first of all, thank you, Jinay, for the very, very generous and very dil se introduction and inviting me to this forum. I think Charu sir has already described SME and who are they. So I'll just add to it what are my thoughts. Basically, in life we always have two options to create wealth. One is taking a route of a job, and I today think some of the jobs that people are doing are also kind of entrepreneurial mindset. Jaise. And second thing is, yes, getting into your own business. The difference is between these two people is that the mindset. The mindset is about, if I want to create something, if I have a purpose in life, and if I want to make a big difference, huge difference in my life and the way I deal with my life. So I always consider life is a very beautiful journey. और उस journey में अगर मैं, if I want to drive the way I want to drive, then business is the way I would drive the business, my life. And in that, SMEs are really, जो बोलते हैं nut bolt वाले होते हैं, जो we can start, people who can start the business from scratch, and they go up to a certain huge level, means up to 50 crores, 100 crores के business वाले को भी आज SME बोला जा रहा है. So SMEs are people who actually believe in that they can make a huge difference in the way the things can happen. So they are really entrepreneurs to be beginning with. And now I would just disagree with Charu sir on that only certain section of the society can become entrepreneurs. I think everybody, because of the advent of technology today, everybody and each and everybody has the opportunity to become an SME business owner. Today, our Instagram page is generating huge amount of business for people, and today technology has helped people to make so different approach to the business that everybody has an opportunity, great opportunity to be a business. Only thing that I think people need to have is a drive and a purpose to make a big difference in other people's lives. That's the only.
I think there's a very broad definition of things. When you're putting in terms of so what आप ये बोलना चाह रहे हो, I mean, from what I can understand is, so SME owners generally tend to start business because they want to add value at a society level. प्रॉब्लम यही है कि सोसाइटी वो मानता नहीं है. Society does not really believe कि SME owner is adding any value to us. So that creates a level of challenge for फॉर एन एंटरप्रेन्योर और फॉर एन एसएमई, तो कहीं ना कभी उनको भी लगता ही होगा कि यार मतलब किसके लिए कमा रहे हैं, क्या कमा रहे हैं. सो व्हाट इज इट दैट कीप्स देम ड्राइविंग on a very constant basis? Because I genuinely, I mean, this is one section of the society, not the entire society. Abhi things are changing, but back in the, I mean, let's just take it like 7-8 years back or 10 years back. तो जिसने पैसा कमाया तो सही तरीके से तो नहीं कमाया है, मतलब कुछ ना कुछ तो they've done something. या तो टैक्स का चोरी किया है, या फिर they've basically done something जो एक नॉर्मल इंसान नहीं कर पाया, and they've made money. So what are your thoughts on that?
ये माइंडसेट तो जरूर है. आई थिंक ये ना कहीं बीच का जो एक एज अ सोसाइटी जो एक पीरियड हुआ था, वहां पे दी होल एजुकेशन अभी पुरानी बातें आएगी, बट फंडामेंटली वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट फॉर many years together we have had an education system which was always creating people who were very good for doing jobs. उसके बाद में भी एक दौर ऐसा है, अगर आप देखें कि वहां से एक पूरा का पूरा क्राउड आईटी में शिफ्ट हो गया, जहां से एक क्या चीज होती है नहीं पता, एक आप कोई सॉफ्टवेयर बना रहा है जिससे कोई इम्पैक्ट हो रहा है, जहां से जाके ग्लोबली काम हो रहा है, वहां से ओके, बट यू आर अर्निंग वेल, राइट, और वो पूरा अच्छे से कमा के यू आर एबल टू मेक अ डिसेंट लाइफ फॉर योरसेल्फ. तो कहीं ना कहीं हमने जो एक जो रोल मॉडल वाले सारे सेट किए, वहीं से कहीं ना कहीं हम लोगों ने दमानी और डीमार्ट जैसे एग्जांपल्स नहीं किए. आज की डेट में अगर कोई देखे जाएगा तो आज whenever you talk about Adani and Ambani's, right, we will always basically have a conversation around the negative side of it, right. तो कहीं ना कहीं सोसाइटी में हम लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा ठोक पीट की किया है कि भाई अगर वो गड़बड़ वाली चीज है नहीं तो वो नहीं होने वाला है, राइट. So that happened. That's a societal issue that somewhere it needs to be addressed, and that's when I was coming from this particular three sets of people. That is when there is a whole section which has a natural ability of understanding that particular money and working and accepted towards money. दूसरा एक जो पार्ट है यहाँ से जो आता है, that is about accepting a failure. Okay, जो एक थोड़ा सा डाइवर्शन हो रहा है, बट स्टिल आई वांट टू मेक दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. अगर आप देखेंगे तो क्या हो रहा है कि जो बिजनेस कम्युनिटी से आता है ना, उसके यहाँ पे अगर कोई फेलियर हो रहा है तो देयर इज अ इकोसिस्टम अराउंड हिम और हर टू एंश्योर दैट कि वो आके उसका वो फेलियर एनालाइज करें, समझ ले कि क्यों करना है, करेक्शन के लिए प्रपोज करें, एंड स्टैंड अप विद दैट पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल टू कम बैक एंड राइज. बाकी सारी जगह ना वो मराठी में हमारा पु ल देशपांडे जो फेमस ऑथर है, उनका एक स्पेसिफिक पार्ट है. वो कहते हैं गांव में एक पर्टिकुलर कैरेक्टर होता है अंतु बरवा करके, तो वो व्हेनेवर ही गोज टू फॉर एनी न्यू इनॉग्रेशन और समथिंग, वो जाके बोलते हैं भाई अच्छा हो गया तूने शुरू किया, वहां के जाएगा प्रसाद वगैरह लेगा, बोलेगा जब भाई चल के लेके और अभी तेरा बैंकरप्सी का फॉर्म लेके आ. सो द ब्लेसिंग ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर डे इज कि तू बैंकरप्सी का फॉर्म लेके आ. ठीक है. सो समवेयर पीपल वेर टू मच इन्वेस्टेड इन फेलियर ऑफ देम compared to success of them. Okay, ये थोड़ा सा एक mindset played a huge role on building that particular part of how it has to move. The mindset is fortunately changing. We are seeing a lot of new registrations coming in. We are looking at a new era of startup that's coming in. इसमें से we need a proper balance to happen between the conventional businesses which have grown over a period of time and the new age startups who want to have very quick success. ये दोनों के बीच का अगर हम लोग कहीं बैलेंस करा के चल रहे हैं ना, then this particular mindset if we are able to build up with the promoters, I think we are looking at very good numbers.
So true, I think so true. So Raju bhai, if you remember, अपन 2.2 capital में we'd gone for the meeting with Amit, and he had said कि the kind of promoters को बेचारे को इतना लाइसेंस लेना पड़ता है, हर एक चीज में इतना रुकना पड़ता है, and yet he is the underserved community of India. तो आपका क्या thoughts है?
I think on the same question, just to expand, yes, the businesses have moved. So earlier, people used to call the businesses were license Raj, under license Raj tha. So everything was very restricted. So cement में X amount of companies को ही X amount of quantity बनाने मिलता था. Cars we had only till 80s we had only two cars in India, Ambassador and Fiat. So all those things, from with the time passage of time, the opportunities have grown. So now it's a very free market post 1992, and now we are moving at a very rapid pace. So the one of the challenges that now I think what you spoke earlier, I think you could say corruption and all those things were the challenges. Today, I think one of the big challenges is competition. So anybody and everybody is able to do a business. So if somebody is able to do that business, so if you are not up to the mark, then the challenge is different. So I think the mindset, yes, what Charu sir very rightly aptly said, that education system, Indian education system is completely or majorly based towards producing employees rather than entrepreneurs. Now, applied learning, I think new education system has been uh, pushed in by this new government, and this new education system is focusing a lot on applied learning. Now, the difference between India and US, if we see, US is the, I think, complete center of innovation, and those innovations are practically done by so many Indians sitting there who have studied in India, gone there and excelled and created some things. So many things means, and which we are lacking in India. So it's not that our education system is wrong. The way the education is being imparted, that needs to be corrected, which I suppose the new education system will change, will make a difference. And with this applied learning, there is no point in learning by heart the Newton's law if you don't understand how it can be applied. So there's no point in learning gravity if you don't know how to apply it. So if you can just actually uh, means understand, and that shift when it will happen, and this shift has really started happening, and this shift will change so many things. I foresee in next 10 years India would be having one or two core big innovations which India could be proud of. So if you see now, one of the startups in Chennai has 3D printed a cryogenic jet engine, means which runs on cryogenic fuel, which can be flying so high. Means so, that's see the amount of energy, the fire, the heat that it would be generating, but it is printed in a single printout. So many opportunities are coming up which SMEs will get now because of the technology, because of the information available today. So yes, there are challenges, but there is a big shift which has happened and which will means compound from the times to come. And this technology, anybody who has that mindset to leverage these things will definitely grow. So I always consider that, always we have a choice to look at something as a challenge or an opportunity. I prefer the opportunity side of.
सर आप whenever आप जब भी ऐसे बात करते हो ना, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है मैंने इंट्रोडक्शन एकदम सही दिया है, मैंने उल्टा कम दिया है. In fact, Deepa has also on the chat box, Thinkly का, उसने community पे यही बोला है कि yes, that jet engine I read about, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Means if you can see.
Thanks, Deepa. I think, sir, this is the beauty of things. I was just thinking while आप दोनों answers दे रहे थे. While I'm talking challenges, you're talking opportunities. I think this is the beauty of this, having this podcast and having the three of us together और इस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So I'll put one more challenge. इसके लिए we've come here is the blurred lines. Now, one of the other reasons that I sense as of today is, आप अगर देखोगे ना, तो जो आज के entrepreneur बन रहे हैं, at least the friends of mine, they may be engineering grads and then creating their own startups. They'll be a finance grad, but creating a fintech or something, or some sort of things. In the earlier model, if I have the liberty of talking about my parents and my grandparents, इनके मॉडल में क्या होता था, ये लोग वैसे भी 4-5 brothers होते थे, cousins होते थे. So a lot of these roles now were taken care of. So there would be one brother who would manage sales, one brother would manage production, one brother would manage some technology, one brother would manage, अच्छा पैसा किसमें डालना है, LIC वाले अंकल आ रहे हैं, LIC में डालना है. The entire family's roles were actually taken care of. What I'm talking about is probably my parents who were born in 1950s and all. Fast forward it to today, in the last, I think, 20-30 years, Now this system has changed because you're not doing family businesses anymore. You're doing businesses with your friends, with people that you have studied in college, and people you meet in life. इसमें कहीं ना कहीं ये जो एक रोल है ना फाइनेंस का है समहाउ वो एक बिजनेसमैन अकेला, एक एसएमई ओनर या फिर कोई भी आप बोले प्रमोटर, एक अकेला हो गया है इस बारे में. एंड देर आर ऑलवेज चैलेंजेस व्हेन इट कम्स टू how do they manage their business का पैसा first, or do they manage their personal wealth, or how do they go about creating personal wealth. Now, since you two are industry experts, I will really leave it to you guys, to actually throw some light on it in your own personal domains. So, Charu sir, if you want to go ahead and go first with how they are managing their organizational finances, along with, facing challenges in creating their own wealth along the way.
Okay, I think this particular part is the fundamental crux of this conversation, and I want to take some time on answering this. Okay, इसमें ना एक आप देखेंगे तो जो जहां से आपने शुरुआत की थी, particularly starting from the family businesses to the moving to the nuclear families to the businesses happening at a different part. इसका एक the other societal aspect of this particular part is that currently the family demands and the way the expectations are within family and from self are very different, right? You would have heard about a lot of people who have invested their lifetime in building a wealth, and they were very happy at creating a wealth at some point in time in life, and from there they became a success story, right? They probably would have, say, for the lack of better word, slogged themselves out, to be in a slang, right, for years together to build a business. Abhi wo mindset hi nahi hai, right? When you start looking at the things that you need to balance your life, your family wants vacations, right? Your kids want vacation, they go to the schools when their friends are traveling. So जो peer pressure वाला चक्कर है ना, that is a bit too much. I think the earlier generations were a little more blessed with the fact that people believe that हाँ वो अपना business build कर रहा है, उसको जब time मिलेगा वो तो वो देख लेगा. अभी आज इंस्टाग्राम की दुनिया में आप खोलकर देख लो, समर में देख लो, आधी दुनिया यूरोप गई हुई है, बाकी दुनिया नहीं कहीं तो कश्मीर गई हुई है, और आप सोचो कि नहीं टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है तो मैं 2 दिन के लिए अलीबाग जाके आता हूँ. देन योर किड्स विल स्टार्ट फीलिंग, अरे मेरा डैड ठीक नहीं है, अरे मेरे दोस्त यहाँ जाकर आए, मुझे अलीबाग घुमा के ला रहा है. So this is what's actually happening, right? So the situation currently is far more blurred and far more challenging for any MSME owners compared to how it happened. And this is happening across all the parts. The earlier, some of the pure business communities, which are supposedly a lot more frugal in their approach also, are changing towards it. The new generation is changing towards it, and the ability of a particularly a techno startup part, or somebody who is starting a new, to sustain this over a period of time is going down because of this so-called societal pressure. Okay, and that is when things are getting mixed up big time. It's a huge mix-up. You would see, going back to the same number of three kind of people. Okay, इसमें से people who will put their business first. ठीक है, बिजनेस का पैसा बिजनेस में जहां से जो आ रहा है, when I take care of this particular part, मैं घर पे लेकर जाऊंगा. And in this particular point, some point in time, his own priorities get different. Okay, and that's when the pressure at the family level starts building up. If the spouse is earning, right, then that makes life a little easier. But if it is not happening, then this particular individual is under a lot of pressure. That is first set. The second set is जिसके लिए मेरा अपना पहले बाकी देख लेते हैं. Okay, so somebody like pay myself first वाला attitude. ये pay myself first वाला attitude में क्या होता है? The moment you are taking out the money from business and you know that your lifestyle exists in a certain way, compared to that you are not paying your employees and they are struggling with their lifestyle, then the performance starts dropping dramatically and the business gets into trouble. Okay, because वो कह रहे हैं कि मेरा प्रमोटर का लाइफस्टाइल और उसका बिजनेस का तरीका और वो जो बिजनेस में पैसा नहीं वाली सिचुएशन है, इट्स नॉट मैचिंग. आज के डेट में हर कोई इंस्टाग्राम पे अगर आप जा रहे हैं तो पता है आप कहीं जा रहे हो, तो इट डजंट टेक एनी टाइम फॉर समबडी टू फाइंड आउट कि आप अपना लाइफस्टाइल कैसे जी रहे हैं कंपेयर टू हाउ योर एम्प्लॉइज आर बीइंग ट्रीटेड. ठीक है, सेम थिंग गोज विद योर वेंडर आल्सो, दे वुड आल्सो नो हाउ यू आर लिविंग, राइट? सो आपका क्रेडिट रेपुटेशन मार्केट में टेक्स नो टाइम इन डिपिंग डाउन. दिस इज द दो कॉन्ट्रास्ट हो गया. नाउ बैलेंसिंग द थिंग बिटवीन टू is very very tricky, and that's when my observation has been the families which are into the business for the second generation or who have stabilized for some period of time are far better because they have seen ups and downs and they know how this particular thing is done and they know what is the trade-off. The others take some time to achieve, and usually this whole 1,000 day phenomena that you talk about, if somebody really survives for those 3 years, 1,000 days, and they have seen those ups and downs, then the chances of them taking the things to next level are very high. But the numbers say globally that almost 90-95% of the businesses close down in this particular thousand, the first 3 year period itself, right? That is when you see the challenge. That not many of them go. So balancing that particular thing is little tricky. If you survive for 3 seasons and you have seen those cycles, फिर आप कर लोगे.
So true.
Ah, Definitely. I have a little different view on this. I'll just add to what Charu sir has said. So, I personally come from a business family, and I have seen my parents were very, very successful. They were in the business, and suddenly, due to some accident, we went through a big turmoil. And post that, I've done some jobs, some businesses, and I came across this opportunity in 97, 98 that there are some people, somebody gave a presentation that there are some people in US and UK where they manage family wealth. And that struck me, and because of that, I'm in this boutique wealth management business. Now, from the earliest times that I remember, since 80s till today, okay, I find a challenge which is common to all the families, and that is people don't know how to separate their personal wealth from a business wealth. Okay, uh, and both, and I strongly believe that personal balance sheet is also equally important. The strength of the personal balance sheet is equally important as also your business balance sheet. So uh, yes, in today's time, this Insta, this social medias and all is creating additional pressure. Earlier, the pressure was not there, but earlier the opportunities to travel were also not there so much. But there were different ways of spending money. That time, marriages used to be huge. That time, so many things were different, but the challenges were same. That there were joint families. Managing a joint family itself was a big task. So I come from a joint family, and I really admire that type of a living. So the challenges are there, but I think the basic difference is how do you yourself manage. So I always say this: life is a beautiful journey, and money is the fuel of life. So be it for business and be it for personal life. So if you consider fuel, money as fuel, तो वो जिंदगी एक सफर है, और वो सफर को अगर हम लोग उसको इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट कर देंगे तो सफर हो जाता है. तो दैट थिन लाइन बिटवीन दीज टू, इफ यू कैन मैनेज, and that will come only through your change in your mindset. So I always believe that people create vision and mission for the companies, and we create vision and mission for the families, and we completely focus on creating vision and mission for the family. और वो जब आपका पर्सनल फैमिली का विजन मिशन रहेगा क्लियरली डिफाइंड, then you can actually have a complete two concrete plans, one for the business and one for the family. And so many people, I'll just give you one example. One family, a challenging situation in one family was both were entrepreneurs, first generation entrepreneurs. Both were having a monthly income of almost 4 lakh rupees, and I'm talking about 2016-17. 4 lakh rupees at that time was good enough money. And the challenge was, they had 2 children, and their school fees was 40,000 rupees a month, which had to be paid every quarter. And both of them used to struggle to pay 1,20,000 per quarter. It was nothing but plain misorganization or disorganization of their personal finance. So, and this was 4 lakh rupees was their take home income. It was nothing to do with business. So this is the difference which if people can manage that, maximum amount of money they were spending was on the home rent and yes, partying. So if you can understand that thing, create a very good uh, vision and mission where I would like to be 5 years later, where I would like to be 10 years later, and actually live according to that, create budgets for the family. I think life is very beautiful. You can come across these challenges, but yes, you need to maintain a very clear distinction that, what is my report card at the end of 10 years, 15 years? My balance sheet, my personal balance sheet. What is my business's report card? It is my business's balance sheet. So how you have done good, bad, ugly will only be reflected through the balance sheets that you own. And if you can focus your energies on those things, I think life is beautiful. And I think if SMEs can, today's young generation can understand that thing, I think that will be a valuable message from my side to this.
I think now, it's a beautiful, I think, very, very, you just answered it in the most beautiful way. Even Charu sir, I think what you both brought out is a very beautiful thing. इसके ऊपर questions भी हैं अपने group में. Lot of people have asked some questions that are pertaining to it. So Charu sir, you highlighted on the expense side of things कि यार मतलब धंधे में बिजनेस में आज के दिन पे पैसा खर्चा करूं कि बच्चे को बाहर लेके जाऊं. एंड इट्स रियली, ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट चॉइस है, especially the way it's working these days. It's like dog eat dog world right now when you don't spend money. And I mean, एक point ऐसा आता है कि Maldives is the vacation that you have to go, then it is Lakshadweep, then it is somehow it becomes Singapore, then somehow it becomes, I don't know what, Bali. But it's a very beautifully you brought it out. And Raju bhai, you really brought out the other side of things. Ki if you're not managing, you're not creating your wealth, you are not, you're not looking at आपका income अच्छा है, but you're not looking at how to segregate it. अगर आप उसको manage कर लो, तो you will create wealth. I think this one word also used Raju bhai in the middle is budget. आपने budget का use किया. I'll tell you what is the issue with budget. आपने को लगता है कि बजट बनाना चाहिए, बजट रखना चाहिए, सब होना चाहिए, बट समवेयर डाउन द लाइन कहीं ना कहीं, बिकॉज दीज गाइज आर नॉन फाइनेंस पीपल, ये तो वी ऑल थ्री ऑफ अस नो फ्रॉम आवर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज कि जैसा नॉन फाइनेंस पर्सन को आपने बजट के बारे में पूछ लिया, वो बोलेगा एक बार के लिए किडनी ले लो चलेगा, बट बजट इज लाइक बियॉन्ड समथिंग दैट दे ड्रीम ऑफ. या तो फिर कहीं ना कहीं वो लोग बनाते हैं, रख देते हैं और फिर भूल जाते हैं, बिकॉज द डे टू डे challenges are very high. Now in that, how do they make sure कि ये बजट फॉलो हो सके, ये बजट पे काम हो सके. इट इज लाइक आई ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट बजट लाइक कि जिम का मेंबरशिप ले लिया, मेरे को पूरे साल में हेल्दी होना है, मैं पहले एक हफ्ता तो मस्त जाता हूँ. इट इज द 8th and the 9th डे, चलो सब मोह आया है, कुछ नहीं होना. And then somewhere I have seen that happening when it comes to budgeting. So this is my personal view. Please feel free to expand on, or you can even contradict and say कि नहीं ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं होता है, ये सब बेकार से बात कर रहे हो.
नहीं Jine, I'll take this question first.
Sure.
Yes, it's a challenge. And the people pay me fees to create budget, and people don't follow those things. So that's not a big thing, but it's a challenge. But it will only come with discipline. और वो डिसिप्लिन तभी आएगा जब आप एक बड़ा पिक्चर देखते हो. जब आप बड़ा पिक्चर, बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इन लाइफ इज इट्स नॉट दैट पीपल आर नॉट सक्सेसफुल, बट पीपल आर फियरफुल ऑफ ड्रीमिंग. सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम लाइफ में मैं वो देखा हूँ कि लोग सपने देखने से डरते हैं, और बड़ा सपने देखने से तो और ज्यादा डरते हैं. सो इफ यू एक्चुअली हैव अ ड्रीम और अ पैशन टू क्रिएट समथिंग फॉर योरसेल्फ एंड फॉर अदर्स, देन ये बजट वगैरह कुछ वो दैट्स आर ऑल स्मॉल थिंग्स इन लाइफ, वो हो जाता है. और वो फिर वो अचीव करने के लिए मुझे क्या क्या करना है ना, मुझे अगर मेरा अगर ये है कि मुझे 6 पैक्स करना है, तो आई हैव टू फॉलो अ डिसिप्लिन. तो 6 पैक्स करने के लिए आई कैनॉट बी ईटिंग 4 times a day and expecting सिक्स पैक्स होगा ना सर। सिमिलरली अगर मुझे पैसा बचाना है, मुझे मेरी वेल्थ क्रिएट करनी है, मुझे अगर फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंस चाहिए आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, सो डिसिप्लिन इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेइंग अ मेजर मेजर, और which is I think something which is getting now blurred area में जा रहा है, या it is going negative in the current generation, because people think that they will be keeping on earning for a lifetime the way today they are earning. Now people have to understand there are cycles in life, and people, and again that same question what Charu sir referred earlier, there were joint families. अब वो joint families नहीं है तो कोई बोलने वाला नहीं है आज की, there are, you cannot be, you will not be able to earn consistently for next 40 years, but certainly you are going to need money for next 80 years or 70 years, because longevity is increasing, your medical expenses are increasing, your lifestyle is increasing on a daily basis. So I always say that कि अपना जो normal inflation है ना, cost of living का, उससे ज्यादा और उससे डबल इज द लाइफस्टाइल एक्सपेंसेस. सो 10 साल पहले मेरे घर में मोबाइल का खर्चा सिर्फ लिमिटेड था, आज वाईफाई का खर्चा इज, आई थिंक, बेसिक एक्सपेंस में, वो नेसेसिटी में चला गया है. वाईफाई, एसी हैज बिकम अ नेसेसिटी व्हिच वाज अ लग्जरी इवन 5-7 years back. So again 5 years later there will be something, so many things which we have never thought will become necessary, but everybody will go through cycles. We all have opportunities, but this opportunities will also keep on changing, and the world is becoming more dynamic, more vibrant. So people need to be more agile, people need to have much more bigger dreams, और जब वो ड्रीम्स होंगे, वो ड्रीम को पूरे करने के लिए people, then you will have to keep doing the exercise of maintaining your health and also doing the exercise of maintaining your wealth, both.
Very true, sir. Charu sir, आपका, then I'll
At
summarize.
the, yeah, at the startup level, right, it's most important for people to ensure that they have a right budget. मेरा जो particular where I have seen this, that जब लोग एक प्लान बिल्ड करना शुरू करते हैं ना, उस टाइम पे वो एक टिपिकल वर्ड है सेल्स में, इट्स कॉल्ड होप कास्टिंग. ये फोरकास्टिंग में नहीं है, हमारी उम्मीदें क्या हैं, तो वो उम्मीदों के हिसाब से एक प्लान बनाते हैं कि हमने यहाँ से शुरुआत किया, इतना खर्चा आएगा, यहाँ से होगा. And you would be surprised, a lot of these people, when they actually make that particular plan, will not consider salaries to themselves. ठीक है,
Yeah.
आप आधे प्लान देख लीजिए, उसमें ऐसे होगा कि मुझे इतने बंदे लेने होंगे, ऑफिसर का इतना होगा. ठीक है भाई, आपका घर का खर्चा कैसे चलेगा? अरे मुझे अपने लिए भी लेना चाहिए, राइट? सो दे वोंट रियली लुक एट इट. So a lot of people then miss that particular fine line. At what point in time I also need to take care of my own comfort, my family's comfort, and ensure that I have the right environment at home for me to go and put in all the effort at the business level. So creating उसके budget जो है ना, उसके balancing both the things, it requires a proper budgeting. That is one thing it has to happen. Second thing what happens is, when you start, unless you create a budget, and when if you are building a product, if you don't create a budget for how much you are going to invest, there is no end to which you can go and refine a product. Particularly आजकल जो IT startups और उनके software products अगर आप देखेंगे ना, you will find lot of them, lot of similarities, right? कहीं ना कहीं किसी ने कुछ ना कुछ सोचा है, so lot of products you will find them similar. So in your desire to make it a different, or to make that so-called USP, आप उसमें एक डायरेक्शन में इतना डेवलपमेंट करते जाते हैं कि आपको पता ही नहीं चलता कि आपका वो एमवीपी कहाँ पे आएगा, आपका एक्चुअल प्रोडक्ट कहाँ पे आएगा, और आपका उसका सेल होकर उसका वैल्यू रिजर्वेशन कहाँ पे आएगा. वो सिर्फ पैसा जा ही रहा है, क्योंकि आप वो बजट करके सोच नहीं रहे हो, राइट? वो नहीं हो रहा है. सेकेंडली, अगर आप इस टाइप का अगर एक कोई एंटरप्रेन्योर है जिसके साथ आप काम कर रहे हो, यू स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग इट अप, व्हेन यू लुक एट, इवन व्हेन यू वांट टू रेज द फंड्स, अगर वो आपके पास पूरा प्रॉपर प्लानिंग नहीं है, so there is nobody to come going to come and work with you even at a seed fund level, right? So budget is something that is absolutely minimum at personal level and business level also. Secondly, that budget needs to, it's not only just about the financial part of it, you also need to look at what kind of talent you would need, what kind of facilities you would need, what are the other resources that you would need, and you need to factor all those expenses, plus one of the most important that you need to factor is also the cost of finance that you would need for you to manage. So unless you bring all of these things together and prepare a proper budget, you are creating a big hurdle for yourself to become successful.
Absolutely. So I'll just, I know मेरे को ना इसमें there's just one thought आई थिंक हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा बोलते हैं कि बजट करना है, फाइनेंसेस का ब्लड. Both of you, just from your own experiences, I want to understand what is the importance of a coach in these scenarios. जैसे आप एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल लेवल पे फाइनेंस कोच हो, चारू जी, और राजू भाई, you are at the personal finance level, you are a coach for them. Just talk us through about some examples and the benefits. And कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि yeah, we are paying so much cost for an outside consultant or something like that, but what is the value that it is getting created in the process? So please.
Great question.
हाँ, क्योंकि बजट अकेले तो आप नहीं कर पाओगे ना. मतलब you know how to create the Excel sheet. It is okay, you can look at the YouTube. आपको दिख जाएगा कि हाँ, मतलब ये ऐसे ऐसे बनाना है, but fine tuning and following, you need the coach.
So, knowledge plus experience is wisdom. So, experience always makes a big difference. Now, this is what a coach brings to the table. Now, if you just understand simple thing, why does somebody need a coach? There are two players, which in cricket, if you see, Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli. I don't see Vinod Kambli was less talented, if not more, than Sachin Tendulkar. I think the difference I see between these two players, or good to great, kaise hue, Sachin Tendulkar, was because he surrendered to his coaches, I suppose. Be it his Ramsar coach in Shivaji Park, or even Gary Custon when they won the World Cup. So, or if you listen to Amitabh Bachchan today, he says director is my God. So whatever director says, I'll do. So coaches today, in today's life, earlier life में yes, अपने पास parents थे, joint families थी. There was somebody who was taking X. What Jinay also said, that X responsibilities. So responsibilities were divided, and so your job was only to focus on certain things. Now today, as a nuclear family, you have to focus on so many things, and that's why you definitely need a coach, even for your health and for your wealth. So today, on Excel sheet, people so beautifully explain that there are two options of investing in mutual funds. One is direct, and one is you do it by do it yourself, or you go through some advisor, and an advisor is going to earn XYZ amount. अगर 20 साल आप इसमें invested रह जाए. The problem is कोई 2 साल भी नहीं रहता है अगर direct में जाता है. अगर if you have the discipline and the maturity to stay through the market cycles, तो आपको coach की या किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. मगर अगर if you, or I think everything in life depends on behavior. So how you behave. So I always tell this to investors is in the equity markets, it's not important that how market behaves, but how you behave in the market, that is more important. So that actually applies to life also. So life is going to be going down in the cycles. So for some key things in life, be it for your business, be it for your finances, be it for your health, you today definitely is a time when you need a professional who will guide you through, and with his wisdom means he should have an information, and he should have the experience of going through these cycles, actually identifying opportunities for you, and creating an atmosphere which can help you prosper. So that is where I think the coach plays a very, very vital role.
So can you tell us about some examples जहाँ पे you have played that role, and एक होता है कि if you were not there तो एक outcome आता.
Yeah. I'll give you another example of, so since I'm in personal finance, so I'll talk about personal finance. So एक doctor couple है हमारे client है. Now these people had a very big dream that they wanted to buy a house, a 3 BHK house in Bandra. Now all we say is that we organize your finances. And they were struggling for years, and we were discussing. So that vision we used to write, and just once in this discussion they said कि यार ये मेरा पुराना dream है, ये पूरा नहीं हो रहा है, कैसे करें? So we just sat on for 5 minutes and we said, you have 4 different properties in 4 different locations. Okay, 3 of which you are never going to use. Okay, those are kind of a things which you are never going to use. Just club them four, you will buy a flat in Bandra. And it happened. It's just simple organizing things. Okay? And this is all that you need to do. So coach plays, वो coach आपके साथ आके खेलने वाला नहीं है, but he'll guide you how to play better. So these are the things, which can add value. So I never added value by creating additional wealth for them और फिर वो flat लेंगे, तब तक तो और 10 साल निकल जाते हैं. If you want to live today, so your objective should be to live today better, not वो कल क्या होगा ना. Live today better by taking care of tomorrow, means responsibly. बस उतना ही करना है, मगर वो उसको सिर्फ you need to have that mindset कि मुझे organize करना है और organize करके things happen. It's all that is that you need to be disciplined and ready to understand and ready to listen to the coach.
So true. I mean, so true.
ये आपके पास ही होता है. All that you need to is organize. You don't need anything.
I think so. Charu sir, one of our friends and one of my very dear friend Nandish Desai from Jago Investor, he always tells me one thing: if you want performance, you need coach. So when it comes to organizing business, budgets and all, how does the coach help? And of course, जैसे राजू भाई ने बहुत beautifully बोला, it was just not about the home or creating money. Somewhere he provided that comfort ki, मैं हूं ना type, and that really helps somewhere. So I want to also know that from your experiences.
मैं थोड़ा I'll go a little harsher. Unfortunately, in India, coaching is a word which has been very widely abused. ठीक है. अभी जो राजेंद्र भाई कह रहे थे कि इट वाज वेरी सिंपल थिंग कि भाई आपके 3 प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, इनको आप बेचकर आप एक लेकर आ जाइए. वो कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना किसी इसमें उन्होंने वो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया होगा. You need somebody who can go and tell them कि this is the right thing for you to do, whether they like it or not, but that is the right thing for them to do and work it out, right? So he should have somebody who can go and tell कि आपके लिए सही है, आपको ये करना होगा. This is my advice, right? वो उसके बीच में क्या होता है कि पूरा इसमें आपका कोच, गाइड, मेंटर, राइट, ये सारे बहुत सारे जो वर्ड्स है ना, हेवी वर्ड, सबको एक दूसरे के साथ पूरा खिचड़ी बना के ना, हमारे यहाँ लोगों ने इस वर्ड को पूरा एकदम बढ़ा दिया कि अगर आप कह दो कि आप बिजनेस कोच हो तो सामने वाले लिखेंगे कि अरे ये तो आ गया मुझे डुबाने. ठीक है, इसको ये लेके जाएगा, कहीं ना कहीं कोई घसा पीटा टेम्पलेट मुझे ला के देगा और वही किसी से मेरे से भरवा के कुछ ना कुछ काम करवाता रहेगा. राइट, ये दैट्स अ साइड पार्ट, बट दिस व्हाट हैज हैपेंड. रियलिटी ये है कि when I started my business a few years back, there are a lot of mistakes that I have done. If I had a proper coach at that point in time, right, there are a lot of things that I could have done. Smallest of the things, when you're starting business with somebody, have you done a founders agreement? Okay, because at some point in time, if you may be good friends today, you will grow, but at some point in time in life, your priorities would change, right? तो हमारे यहाँ तो उस टाइम पे अगर आप कहो कि आपके बाद आप एग्जिट क्लॉज रखोगे, तो अरे तो बिजनेस चालू नहीं किया तो अभी तो एग्जिट क्लॉज की बात कर रहे हैं, कैसा बंदा लेकर आ गए यार तुम, अभी बिजनेस भी नहीं चालू हुआ तो. बट business exit clause is a very different thing, right? You need somebody to come up and tell you regarding कि आप शुरुआत आपने कहाँ से करनी है, whether you want to do what kind of a company you want to incorporate, what does it have to do, what are the things that you need to include, whether you should invest into something, whether you should go for leasing at one point in time, buy, rent, काफी सारे decisions होते हैं. You need somebody to guide you through this particular part. You need somebody who can take you to a minimum viable product, tell you as to where to prove that particular model, वहां से करें. At what point in time you need to get money, from where you need to get that money, what is the source of money that will basically make your business viable. Okay. मैं एक कंपनी का एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ. There is a company that I worked with. They were holding inventory worth around 13 crores of spares for about 10 years. एक स्पेसिफिक निश प्रोडक्ट में थे और उनके प्रोडक्ट के लिए उनका एक अग्रीमेंट था कि अगर वो स्पेयर्स आपसे चाहिए तो हम आपको स्पेयर्स देंगे. ठीक है, तो उन्होंने पूरा उतना इन्वेंट्री रखा, जो अलग अलग टेक्नोलॉजी की वजह से जैसे प्रोडक्ट चेंज होता गया, उन्होंने उस स्पेसिफिक प्रोडक्ट्स के सारे स्पेयर्स अपने पास जमा कर लिए. ठीक है, ये स्पेयर्स अभी उनके पास 10 साल से हैं. ठीक है, इनकी एक उस टाइम पे कोई वैल्यू थी. आपने 10 साल अगर उतना पैसा इन्वेस्ट करके रखा है तो उसका आज के डेट में कीमत क्या है वो आपने चेक ही नहीं किया. आप अभी भी वहां से जो प्राइस आपने किसी टाइम कोट करके रखी हुई थी वही क्लाइंट के पास है. क्लाइंट बोला वो तो स्पेयर आपके पास था, वही स्पेयर है आपने लेके रखा है, मुझे अभी चाहिए, मुझे उसी कीमत पे चाहिए, तो आपका जो पैसा इतना टाइम ब्लॉक हुआ है, व्हाट वुड हैपन? एंड दिस कंपनी हैड अ ह्यूज चैलेंज ड्यूरिंग द लॉकडाउन, right? The turnover dropped by almost 60%, and then they were struggling big time. It was a niche product. It was not something, it was for improvement, right? If this is into robotic part, they had to improve, right? So ये पूरा, how do you manage this? So you need somebody to work with this you on this part. एक दूसरा एक एग्जाम्पल है जहां से एक जो प्रमोटर है ऑलवेज वांटेड टू हैव स्पेसिफिक सेट ऑफ व्हीकल्स, ओके? वो एक व्हीकल मैंने ले लिया, मेरा 10-12% पे आ गया कंपनी के लिए। दूसरा मुझे ऑडी चाहिए, वो 18% पे आ गया। अभी मुझे रेंज रोवर चाहिए, वो 24% पे आ गया, ठीक है? तो आपने कुछ ऐसी चीजें लेके रखी हुई है अपने पर्सनल लाइफस्टाइल के लिए, जहां से आपका जो नेट मार्जिन है 10 to 12% जो आप बना रहे हो, दैट इज नॉट वर्किंग आउट। सो यू हैव अ गुड टर्नओवर, यू हैव अ गुड मार्जिन, राइट? बट अगर आप उसी कंपनी के इसमें अगर आप 4 4 व्हीकल लोड कर रहे हैं एट दिस काइंड ऑफ रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, हाउ विल इट रियली वर्क, राइट? सो यू नीड समबडी टू वर्क विथ यू एंड लुकिंग एट व्हाट यू नीड टू डू। ये दूसरा एक पार्ट क्या होता है ना, एक आज के डेट में एक नया वर्ड तो काफी पॉपुलर, समथिंग कॉल्ड पिवोट, राइट? वी नीड टू पिवोट आवर बिजनेस, एंड दैट्स अ प्रैक्टिकलिटी ऑफ बिजनेस टुडे। उसका थोड़ा सो कॉल्ड जैजी पार्ट छोड़ दीजिए, but practically in today's context, if you start with certain idea and if the market is changing, you need to realign. You may like to call it pivot, you may not like to call it pivot, but you need to realign to how the market is moving. लोगों को ना काफी बार अपने कंसेप्ट से इतना ज्यादा प्यार हो जाता है कि उसको वो छोड़ नहीं पाते। ये मेरा प्रोडक्ट है, ये दुनिया का सबसे बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट है, फेयर इनफ, बट मार्केट उसे नहीं चाहता है, मार्केट की रियलिटी अलग है। So some point in time you need somebody who can go and tell you those facts, somebody who can stand and tell you the truth, right? And they can also guide you towards it. अब इसमें कोचिंग मेंटरिंग में काफी सारे डिफरेंस आता है। कोच इज somebody who is supposed to help you realize, mentor is somebody who can go and tell you how to do that. इसके दोनों के बीच में क्या चाहिए is something up to an individual, ठीक है? There are some people who like to figure out things for themselves and then build it up. At that point in time, having a coach who can help you figure those things out and build up will also work. At some point in time, you need a guidance, somebody to come handhold you and build on their experience and take. So that point in time, it could be mentoring, or it could be a combination of both. If you want to grow faster, this is something that you need. You need somebody who has been there, done that, to be with you and to tell you that this is how you need to walk through. That is only going to accelerate your journey towards the success.
I think beautiful, sir. When you're talking about especially, uh, cars and Raju bhai, this is मेरे को आपका वो एग्जाम्पल याद आया when so Raju bhai, if my memory serves me right, there was one client who wanted to buy a BMW or something, and राजू भाई ने बोला कि अभी पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर लो, and then so राजू भाई, why don't you talk about it? I mean, how do you navigated that situation? It's a very interesting situation, sir.
Really, it's a quite a simple thing, but you know, when I say we ask people to write their vision, mission, vision में, one of the things is what are my aspirations. So one of our client in 2004, 3-4 की बात है कि he wanted to buy a Merc, and he said कि मेरे को Merc buy करना है, मगर I don't want to buy the Merc with loan. I want to buy it with my own money. So we did some simple calculations, and based on that calculation, he had to do 40-45,000 का SIP करना था. The target money was 30 lakh rupees. Target date was 2009, और 2009 में उसके बर्थडे के दिन उसको मर्क बाय करना था. अभी when we started doing 2003 से 2007, market suddenly went up, and we achieved the target right at the end of 2007. And the beauty is that we got, instead of 28 lakhs he wanted, 2 lakhs he had, so 30 lakhs होना था, 30 lakhs पूरा हो गया. So we redeemed 30 lakhs, और 2008 से market गिरना चालू हो गया. So that was purely coincidental, but he actually bought the car, and the joy is that he, along with his family, he invited me to be a part of that. So dreams are so powerful things now, which makes a big difference. And the coach, so I don't consider that as my coaching, but somebody's experience, somebody's guidance really helps. So, and just while listening to Charu sir, I think I also wanted to say this thing that, for me also, though I am in this business since 27 years now, I have an advisor for myself. So I don't invest by myself. I have somebody else who advises me how to invest. And, for my business also, I have a mentor. So, these things coaches today play a major role. So I today little bit success whatever I have got in my business is I would attribute it to him, my coach. So definitely, youngsters, especially for youngsters, I'm giving a message that yes, you need to have a coach and somebody who is outside, because be it in money, be it in personal life or be it in business, we are driven by emotions. और वो emotions को control करने के लिए भी you need somebody who can be named as a coach.
Super, sir. Super. So coming back to what Charu sir was also saying. So this is one way ki they actually did an SIP and bought whatever luxury car that they wanted. But I think your point is also very fair कि जब भी वो इतना asset create करते हैं, it adds stress on the business. And car, of course, is not even an asset if you take in crude finance sense. Car is not an asset. Car is just another liability for you. I think it creates a lot of stress. But kahin na sir, everybody is still at the SME level. They're still just trying to evade taxes at some level. They don't see that uh, not buying certain things or having a budget or staying in discipline will actually help them move forward. But during the tax season, during the tax area, all that they want to do is, अरे मेरा इतना पैसा चले जाएगा, मेरा इतना पैसा चले जाएगा. So how do you navigate such situations?
Tax in India is a big negative is a very negative word, right? हमारे यहाँ पे there are people who specialize in saying कि हम आपका इतना टैक्स बचा के देते हैं. ठीक है, अगर आप देखेंगे तो और एडवर्टाइज में भी देखेंगे तो काफी बार आप देखेंगे कि नहीं, अगर आप इसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं तो इतना टैक्स बचेगा, यहाँ से होगा, इतना होगा. इवन राइट फ्रॉम एडवर्टाइजिंग ऑफ म्यूचुअल फंड पॉलिसीज, मेडिक्लेम, सारी जगह वो आप इवन एनजीओ बताते हैं, अगर आप हमको इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे तो इतना तक आप उसमें से टैक्स बचा सकते हैं. तो समवेयर टैक्स बचाना इज ऐसे लगता है कि जैसे हमारा वो हमारी ड्यूटी है कि अगर हम कर रहे हैं तो हमको टैक्स तो बचाना ही है. वो एक कहीं ना कहीं वो एक बड़ी बात थी. देयर वर रीजंस फॉर इट. देयर वर रीजंस व्हाई certain officials also took the things in a different way, जहां से इंप्रेशन खराब हुआ. कोई वो एक बहुत बड़ा टैक्सेशन का और अपना अपना एक चक्कर होता था. मुझे याद है किसी जमाने में हम लोग भी वो एक्साइज का बुक जाके स्टैम्प वगैरह लगा के आते थे बिफोर एनी पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल कैन गो आउट ऑफ द फैक्ट्री एंड ऑल. तो हम लोगों ने वो एक लाइसेंस राज की जो बात राजेंद्र भाई ने की थी, इट इज समथिंग ऑन द वेरी सिमिलर लाइंस के. वहां से एक कोई ना कोई मेरा पैसा खा रहा है वाला एक फील आता था. अगर मैं करूं तो वो मेरा जो अपना हार्ड एंड मनी है वो जा रहा था और उसी में से जा रहा. दैट इज द फीलिंग दैट बेसिकली मेड पीपल गो टुवर्ड्स दिस होल टैक्स थिंग. नाउ इफ यू लुक एट वन थिंग दैट इज हैपनिंग विद जीएसटी इज कि आपका इनपुट क्रेडिट और आपका दोनों इसके बीच में काफी सारा सॉर्ट आउट हो गया. तो अभी ये बहुत क्लियर हो गया कि गवर्नमेंट को जो मेरा जो टैक्स मैं भर रहा हूँ दैट इज ओनली ऑन द वैल्यू एडिशन. वो एक पर्टिकुलर पार्ट क्लियर हो गया. सेकेंडली दूसरा जो पार्ट है जिसमें से क्लासिकली मिडिल क्लास और बिजनेस ओनर्स के बीच में हमेशा झगड़ा रहता है कि आपका टैक्सेशन कितना है, हम इनकम टैक्स कितना भरते हैं, आप इनकम टैक्स कितना भरते हैं, राइट. निर्मला जी जैसे ही दोबारा एफएम बन गई, वन ऑफ माई स्कूल फ्रेंड इमीडिएटली बोले कि अभी हो गया, अभी सारे जितने भी एम्प्लॉयज है उनके लिए मैडम ने 5 साल में नहीं कुछ नहीं किया, अभी भी 5 साल नहीं करेंगी. सो दैट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट कम्स इन कि मेरा इनकम टैक्स नहीं होगा. तो कहीं ना कहीं सोसाइटी में डिस्कशन में अरे इतना पैसा जा रहा है, तो अरे भाई तो कमा रहा है इसीलिए जा रहा है, अगर कमाता नहीं तो जाता कहाँ से. तो यू हैव अ चॉइस ऑफ इधर सेइंग दैट आई एम फॉर्चुनेट इनफ टू अर्न दैट्स व्हाई आई एम पेइंग दिस मच, या तो फिर उससे कम कमा ले तो जाएगा नहीं, तो उसमें तेरा लाइफस्टाइल नहीं चलेगा. सो समवेयर वी नीड टू बैलेंस इट आउट. तो ये अपने यहाँ पे एक गड़बड़ है कि करना है क्या नहीं करना है. The thing which is changing currently, and the reason for a lot of MSME owners particularly are changing their mindset towards this particular part is the government facilities which are available right now. So if you are working correct, if you have the right profitability, and if you are showing the right profitability, availability of credit is much simpler today. कहीं ना कहीं हमारा जो अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ क्रेडिट और हमारा प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी ज्यादा लिंक नहीं हुआ था, क्योंकि बैंक्स को भी एमएसएमई फंडिंग और उसके बीच में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट नहीं था। वो सब बड़े लोगों के पीछे भागते थे, वहीं से पूरा ले लो, वहीं से बुक ले लो। फिर चाहे आप किंगफिशर को ब्रांड का 3,700 का वैल्यूएशन भी दे दोगे, राइट, बट फिर भी आप डील किंगफिशर के साथ ही करोगे, पर नीचे जाके पहले उस बंदे के साथ आपने काम नहीं करना है, राइट। बट नाउ दैट थिंग हैज चेंज। द फंडामेंटल थिंग दैट आई सी फॉर द एमएसएमई पीपल टुडे इज दैट lot of them now believe that they can get money from bank, and it is happening. That's a very positive change. And the moment that change has happened, you have a lot of people who are also coming and showing the right profitability, putting in the tax and getting the whole cycle right. A change aa raha hai. It is also coming from the fact that a lot of people who are uh, say people who were previously employed and are getting into the business are used to paying taxes, right? So they don't really mind paying the taxes as long as they are getting the all the relevant benefits in terms of taxation now. And eventually, if you are paying the taxes correctly, you would be able to work. The other thing is GST, and the transparency along with the GST is making life anyway pretty difficult for them. The cash transactions have also gone down substantially, although nobody can ever say in India that the cash is out of circulation. वो तो होगा नहीं, but it has come down substantially. Uh, let's assure ourselves, right? कि कम हो गया है, हुआ है नहीं हुआ है, that's open for debate, but कम हुआ है, the general perception उसके साथ चलता है, तो एक पार्ट हो रहा है। दूसरा, अगर आप देखेंगे ना, तो काफी बार क्या हुआ था, मुझे लगता है एक जो पूरा एक कंप्लीट एडवाइजरी कम्युनिटी है, द चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स हैड a very different set of mandate with which they cleared those exams and then they wanted to work over a period of time ना। इसके बीच में एक पूरा ऐसा एक सेक्शन तैयार हो गया था जिसका स्पेशलिटी ये था कि हम आपका टैक्स बचा के देते हैं, मिनिमम प्रॉफिट दिखाइए और उसके साथ बाकी पैसा आप घर पर लेके जाइए। वो बंदे का स्पेशलिटी होता है। So there were a lot of people who got the business only because their specialization was कि मैं आपके टैक्स बचा के दिखाऊंगा। इसका एक दूसरा पार्ट भी होगा कि आप देखेंगे कि काफी सारे चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स हुए वेरी गुड एट देयर पर्टिकुलर पार्ट एक्चुअली वेंट इनटू कॉर्पोरेट और अदर पार्ट ऑफ इट बिकॉज उनको वो टैक्स बचाने वाला चक्कर करना नहीं था, ऑडिटर करना नहीं था। सो वी actually lost on a reasonable talent pool in between for this tax saving mentality. But a lot of them are coming back in advisory roles. They are working with the MSME owners on putting their finances correctly, and that is making a huge impact. If you look at the new set of startups plus the new even the manufacturing companies also, they are coming up with far better, far transparent numbers compared to how things are happening. तो थोड़ा थोड़ा वो टैक्स का प्रेशर अभी हट रहा है। It would take some time, but probably 5 years down the line, we'll have a far open economy with far better and far more reliable books.
Jinay, can I add 1 minute to this answer?
Of course, I was just coming, you need to add more than 1 minute to
Charu
this.
sir बहुत ब्यूटीफुली एक्सप्लेन किया। I'll give you one example. हमारा बिल्डिंग के नीचे एक चाय वाला है और उसको लोन चाहिए था 20 लाख रुपए का। अभी इशू ये था कि वो मेरे पास आया, बोलता है कि चाय का बिजनेस है मगर लोन कैसे मिलेगा मुझे। अभी I got a surprise of my life. He used to do some 30-40% of his income was coming through UPI payments. Okay. And एक छोटा सा बैंक, small बैंक था. He approached that bank. I told him just go and try there. And when he actually showed the bank statements, he had a cash flow to display. Okay. And because of that, he got an approval of 25 lakhs of loan. It's very, very surprising. So today, what you are saying, na, I have seen a live example कि अगर किसी को उसको सिर्फ चाय की दुकान दूसरी खोलनी है, उसके लिए उसको 20 लाख रुपए चाहिए थे और he got an approval. It's something which is अरे ये यूपीआई के कारण moving to digital, adopting the new technology has helped, and this landscape is changing. So earlier, traditionally we needed land, labor, and capital for business. I think land or labor का तो पता नहीं, मगर capital का puzzle is getting solved by the recent change in technology.
True.
It's so powerful ना कि because entries दिख रहा है, banks के लिए
दिख रहा है, cash flow दिख रहा है business का.
बैंक के लिए भी क्रेडिट रेटिंग करना कितना आसान हो
Credit rating कितना easy हो गया ना. That's what. And bank has advised him to do maximum UPI payments, take the maximum money in UPI, so that next time if he needs more money, they'll be able to give him. So bank is also happy. वो bankable हो गया ना, loanable हो गया, which is an entity which was never loanable.
Wow. Wow. I think this, although हम सोच रहे थे कि blurred lines हैं personal और professional business owners के लिए. This is a new area that has completely opened up thanks to digitization and UPI technological innovations. I think it's wonderful, and of course ONDC and all these setups will accelerate it. So I think we've given 1 hour. And do you guys have time? I just have a couple of more questions. Yeah, so succession planning is where now I want to also think about. We just digress a bit क्योंकि यहाँ पे ना ये पुरानी हिंदी फिल्मों में जैसे जो चलता है कि यहाँ पे परिवार बिगड़ता है या बिछड़ता है या जुड़ता है. And I mean, succession planning of Reliance also could not go right at one point. I mean, that's the joke of it. And but still, as an SME owner, it's such an important issue for them. It's like, मेरा business आगे कौन बढ़ाएगा? If I have 2-3 kids, and चारू सर जो आपने बहुत beautifully बोला था कि expenses and lifestyle, आज उनके 2-3 बच्चे हैं, सबका lifestyle is through the roof. If the first kid does an overseas vacation in some other continent, दूसरे वाले को he wants a better continent, so expenses keep going up. Plus, as a father, he's not able to actually do professional analysis. So if you're in corporate, आपको कट थ्रोट एनालिसिस मिलता है कि दिस इज वेयर यू आर. डोंट टॉक अबाउट गेटिंग मोर. एक फादर के लिए वो बहुत चैलेंज होता है एज एन एसएमई ओनर कि वो सक्सेशन दे तो आगे किसको दे, कौन उसका बिजनेस संभाल पाएगा, किसके साथ में रखे, किसको अलग बिजनेस में डाले. एंड दैट्स वेयर हिज प्रोफेशनल पर्सनल लाइफ रियली बिकम्स ब्लर्ड. ब्लर्ड क्या, मुझे तो लगता है कहीं कहीं इट इज नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट. हाउ डू दे नेविगेट दिस? I mean, what has been your experience? Are they able to navigate it? कर पाते हैं, नहीं कर पाते हैं? राजू भाई, आपने भी कभी देखा होगा, आपने पर्सनल फाइनेंस साइड पे कभी उनको गाइड किया होगा. I mean, how does it happen? I just want you guys to answer that.
मैंने भी इसमें बहुत एक्सट्रीमिटीज देखी हैं. I have seen a 76-year-old father who is not letting his 48-year-old son run the business. उसको अभी भी अपने कंट्रोल में चाहिए.
Oh my God.
फाइनेंस अभी भी लेके बैठा है. वो बच्चा भी अभी he has resigned to the idea कि that वो मेरे कुछ नहीं होने वाला. I am going to live like this. मेरे my father is not going to let me run the business at all. Even at 76 वो नहीं मूव कर सकते हैं. He will call him, but he will not let him go. ये भी देखा है. I have also seen the other side wherein the youngsters don't want to come and work. One of the things that you would see in a lot of business families today is that kids, because the parents earn money, they have sent their kids outside for studies. और वहां पे जाने के बाद they want to settle in those particular areas, they won't come back. ये एक बहुत बड़ा पार्ट है. जहाँ पे ये दो एक्सट्रीमिटीज हो गया, जहाँ पे फादर छोड़ना नहीं चाहते, सेकंड आना चाहते. जो बीच वाला पर्टिकुलर पार्ट है, वहां पे एक चक्कर ऐसा है कि when you have the son or the daughter entering into the business, there is somebody who has been working with his father even before this particular kid was born. ठीक है. तो मैंने एक जगह देखा था, मैं एक प्रॉब्लम उनकी बेटी के साथ था, वो मीटिंग एंड आई वांटेड सम फाइनेंशियल डेटा फॉर डिस्कशन. उन्होंने उसको बोला, नहीं नहीं मैं आपके पापा से पूछ के बताता हूँ. अभी उसके फादर का इज हिज फ्रेंड, राइट? तो बात कर नहीं सकते, आपको सुनना ही है. तो अगर इफ दिस इज अ पर्टिकुलर थिंग दैट इट कम्स, the willingness of these particular individuals to remain in business is also difficult, right? Secondly, you need to also look at the fact that the businesses are changing and not many of the businesses are currently aligned for the next set that has to come. Okay, only the businesses wherein it was clear that the son or daughter is going to come back to the business and they are going to take the things forward, that is when the parents have taken the initiative of changing the business or realigning it based on that. Otherwise, you would see a lot of businesses which are traditional and the next generation are coming back are in trouble today, right? And those are the things which are there for sell off that would happen. The very few of the businesses, to be very honest, have managed to professionalize the business wherein there is somebody who is going to run the business for when the promoter is going to take a backseat and it would keep on running even when they are not around, or the business will keep on running on itself and the family may get the returns over a period of time or sell it. ऐसा बहुत कम बिजनेस में हुआ है. सक्सेशन प्लानिंग जो है ना हमारे यहाँ, वो मेरे हिसाब से तो भी इतना ज्यादा ओपनली डिस्कस वर्ड नहीं है. एमएसएमई में आपने ऐसा किया कि कोई बंदा आपके साथ रहा है, वो आपके साथ. मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ आपके, मेरे लिए वो एक बहुत बुरा एग्जांपल है, बट देना चाहिए. There is one particular person who was working with a family. That kid was immediately after his 12th he joined. वो अकाउंट्स देखना चालू कर दिया, काम चालू कर दिया, फाइनेंस मैनेजर हो गया, पूरा काम करके हो गया. एंड ही ऑपरेटेड एट सर्टेन लेवल, राइट. एक बार जब इंश्योरेंस रिन्यूअल का पार्ट आया था, कंपनी का इन्वेंटरी लेवल बढ़ गया था. दे हैड टू रिन्यू द इंश्योरेंस विद द इंक्रीज रेवेन्यू एंड ऑल. ही डिड नॉट डू दैट. जो पुराना था वहां पे थोड़ा कुछ 10-20 हजार रुपए बचाने के चक्कर में ही डिड नॉट रिन्यू द इंश्योरेंस फॉर द इंक्रीज अमाउंट. उन्होंने वो जब रिन्यू किया उस टाइम पे अमाउंट बढ़ाया नहीं इन्वेंटरी का, पुराने अमाउंट के लिए कर दिया. एंड देन देयर वाज अ फायर इंसिडेंस. आपने वहां पे 20 हजार रुपए बचा लिए, आप वहां से 4 करोड़ रुपए आपको अपनी जेब से डालने पड़ रहे हैं बिकॉज आपका इंश्योरेंस नहीं किया. ये जो सारी चीजें हमारे यहाँ एमएसएमई में हो रही है, दिख रही है, यहाँ से करने के लिए ना सक्सेशन प्लानिंग इज अ लिटिल डिफरेंट थिंग, अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट पार्ट. Personal financial side, Rajendra bhai would be able to tell more, but business side and succession planning में अभी बहुत gap है, and I think it's a good opportunity for people to come in and at least start thinking on those lines. Because हमारे पास अभी काफी सारा एक जनरेशन है जिसने एक बिल्ड करके कंपनीज एक लेवल तक लाई है. It's high time for them to start discussing this.
So true, Raju bhai. Please.
Completely agree, Saru sir. I think the biggest difference between US and India is if you see, I think 87% of US companies, the ownership and management is completely different. So you don't know who are the owners of Apple, you don't know who are the real owners. There are no families owning Windows kind of, or you don't know any of the businesses, you will not know the owner's name. India में completely opposite है. Ambani's, Tata's, Birla's, you know, majority of the business are owned by families. So this is a big difference which is there. But this is changing and changing at a very rapid pace. And today, professional management, and I call them as a panchayat. So people are actually appointing a CFO, CTO, chief finance officer, and all those things. And people are moving towards that. That's a very perceptible change which I'm seeing and which will happen, though it will take some time because it's a big mindset, not a shift, but a transformation which is needed to accept that thing. On the personal family front, writing a will is a big task and people really don't write a will. And we at Arthashastra have been very persistent about asking people to write the wills. I'll give you a small example. So one of my friend called me. His friend ka younger brother in Thana had expired. Now this is in 2016-17. He was all 32 years of age. Okay. Husband and wife, both were working. One was working in bank, other was working in an insurance company. They both were working so hard that they used to take shifts to manage the child. So वो जो बैंक वाला था उसको कभी रात में लेट हो रहा है तो वाइफ जल्दी आके खाना बनाएगी, कभी उसको जल्दी जाना है तो he will accommodate adjust with the wife. और ये ऐसा चल रहा था लाइफ, और इतना स्ट्रेसफुल लाइफ में सडनली द हस्बैंड एक्सपायर्स एंड दे डोंट हैव अ विल. नाउ हम लोग को लगता है 30 की एज में अगर विल नहीं है तो क्या होगा. The query that came to me was, this brother is saying that my brother's wife is only 29 years of age, has a child of 2 years. Both these people were running so hard, working so hard for money, and they found out that this person had an ESOP in the company worth 1.5 crores. Okay? And they did not know. They were running after because they had to earn more. They don't know what they have. Practically, the problem was that. And जब ये 1.5 crores, he is saying, I don't want it go to his wife. I think she will get married. मेरे को ये उसके बच्चे को देना. how should I structure that? Technically, it was impossible because child is a minor; it cannot go to the child right. Uh, so these are the things. So people, writing a will is a very, very basic thing. People, each and every person needs to do it as soon as possible, as on yesterday. And writing a will, you don't need any expert advice. कुछ नहीं है, simple एक पेज लो, handwritten will बनाओ, उस पे लिख दो witness का sign ले लो. The witnesses don't need to read the will; they just need to witness and sign that you have signed on this will, and that in their presence. People above 65, 70 years of age need a doctor's certificate that when you have written a will, you are in the sound mind. That's all you need, but you need to write a will. And suppose you have written a will and you want to change the will, or you have lost that will, all that you need to write is the latest dated will, and just the latest dated will is the most valid. Now, this thing is very, very simple. It has I have heard cases, and now recently there are cases where societies are not transferring the property in the second holder's name for the lack of will, or they're asking somebody to get a succession certificate from the court, which takes 1.5 to 2 years. So it is very, very necessary. How much ever wealth you have, पैसा कमाना अपनी responsibility है, तो पैसे को ढंग से distribute करना भी अपनी ही responsibility है. So you definitely need to write a will. Everybody, however young or old somebody is. और I think COVID ने तो सिखा दिया है लाइफ की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, मगर still अगर लाइफ कितनी भी हेल्दी हो, but I think one thing you need to, that is very necessary as far as succession is.
So what I just want to understand कि see ये जो सारी stories हैं, all of us have learnt about it at a certain given point in time. Naturally, the people, barring the exception of the 32-year-old, but naturally people who actually live to 60s and 70s, ना वो business का succession होता है, ना कोई will होता है जहाँ पे asset को restructure या फिर distribution होता है. They have also gone through those phases. They've also gone through these kind of stories. मेरे को वो नहीं समझ में आता कि why still they don't do it. And there is one listed company, which I also, of course, I can't take names here. I really want to be in this business for a longer period of time. There's one listed company which is exactly what you're saying. 76-year-old, 76-year-old, 82 है, I guess. बच्चे को कुछ नहीं सिखाया, डायरेक्ट पोते को सिखाने को बैठ रहे हैं. It's crazy. It is a good market cap of, I think, $1 billion or something. And with will also ना, राजू भाई, वो तो आपने क्या ही बोले, मतलब there was a famous joke going on in the middle कि अच्छा ये वाली गांव की प्रॉपर्टी है जिसके लिए सारे चाचा और मौसी लोग झगड़ रहे थे. मतलब what I'm trying to get at is कि the people who are at the age of 60 and 70, उन्होंने भी तो ये सारी स्टोरी सुनी है ना जो आज हम बैठ के डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. फिर भी एक करेक्टिव एक्शन नहीं. This fine print I've never understood.
It's a matter of psychology. वो मेडिक्लेम नहीं लेते. क्यों नहीं लेते? क्योंकि मुझे बीमारी नहीं होगी. Till COVID, it was the situation. How मेरे को हार्ट अटैक नहीं आएगा ना. That is why people don't exercise. It's a matter of psychology, nothing else. लाइफ दुनिया में आए हैं तो जाना भी है. There is no लोगों को लगता है कि मैं नहीं जाऊंगा. That is the only reason I think I can justify कि people not writing wills, or people not taking corrective actions, or people not taking responsible actions when it comes to be it business or in finance, with succession. We need to create a roadmap for the future, in both the ways. And psychology is what, yes, I think there's nothing else. और क्या, I have been discussing this with so many people और नहीं समझ में आता. आंसर नहीं.
हाँ, मतलब आपका बात भी राजू भाई सही है कि वो भले शिप में जाके डूब गया, पर मैं तो पानी में कभी नहीं जाता हूँ.
मैं तो
I know it's just quite crazy. And that is what makes these lines a little blurred, right? कि हमको भी मालूम है कि बिजनेस का हम संभाल नहीं पा रहे हैं पैसा, हमको भी मालूम है पर्सनल लाइफ का संभाल नहीं पा रहे हैं पैसा। बिजनेस में कहीं ना कहीं हम बहुत अच्छा पैसा कमा रहे हैं, बट पर्सनल लाइफ में तो कोई एक वेल्थ नहीं है। होम, घर भी लोन पे चढ़ा हुआ है, गाड़ी भी लोन पे चढ़ा हुआ है। बट सेठ जी जा रहे हैं, मतलब यूरोप जाएंगे, 10-15 करोड़ रुपया इधर उधर खर्चा कर देंगे, बट at the end of the day, when he passes away, बेचारा family doesn't have a lot of money to back on.
So one of the thing in succession, I think people need to also understand is that today digital things are so important. So giving your passwords, noting out those passwords, and uh, I mean credit card details and all those things are so necessary. Which I think that should be a part of your succession thinking.
One last question, that has been hovering around my mind since a very long time is, देखो, एक सक्सेसफुल बिजनेसमैन समझता है कि मेरा बिजनेस में कैसे बढ़ा सकता हूँ, मैं अच्छा कर सकता हूँ। But when it comes to investing in somebody else's business, that same man operates in a very, very different way. Be it, him being an investor in a private market, or be it him as an investor who is investing in public market, मतलब shares में ले लिया। वो वहां पे एक ऑपरेटर, बिजनेस में एक ऑपरेटर की तरह लॉन्ग ऑपरेट करके थोड़ा सा लॉन्ग टर्म विजन रखता है। यहाँ पे तो एकदम ही मतलब ही आइदर फॉर हिम इट हैपेंस इन ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट, या तो ये चलेगा या ये खत्म हो जाएगा। What is it that is stopping them? Do they really understand that investments is not just in your own business, but diversification is also important, and having the right aptitude or psychology when diversifying the portfolio?
मैं ना उससे पहले राजेंद्र भाई इसको डिटेल में जाते हैं, मैं कुछ चीजें बहुत क्लियर कर देना चाहता हूँ, ठीक है। वो ना एक बार व्हेन यू आर इनटू दैट एमएसएमई ओनर बोर्ड में, वहां पे क्या होता है कि आपको डिसीजन लेने की आदत बहुत लग जाती है, एंड योर वर्ड इज द फाइनल वर्ड। तो वहां पे आपको क्या लगता है ना, मुझे सब समझता है और मैं बेसिकली मैं जानता हूँ, ठीक है, मैं जानता हूँ करके आप सब डिसीजन लेते हैं, और हर कोई आपके पास इसीलिए आता है कि आप जानते हैं। तो एवरीबडी उसका हर एक का ना वो एक अपना एक सेल्फ इमेज बन जाता है कि ठीक है मैं सब जानता हूँ, ठीक है। तो उस टाइम पे लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर नॉट वेरी कंफर्टेबल गोइंग टू समबडी एंड से कि भाई मुझे इसमें से नहीं आता है, आप देख लो, ठीक है। वो द मोमेंट पीपल हु हैव बीन एबल टू डू दैट हैव बीन वेरी सक्सेसफुल ऑन प्रोफेशनल एंड पर्सनल साइड बोथ, and I have known lot of such people who are very very particular about their money, but they work with specific advisors, and that is when they have been able to manage a proper personal wealth, create a personal wealth on their side, and without compromising the things that are happening on their business. अगर आप इन दोनों चीजों को अलग अलग रख के ही कर सकते हैं, दैट इज द ओनली वे टू ग्रो। अगर वो वहां पे डिसीजन मेकर वाला माइंडसेट आप मार्केट में भी लेकर गए, तो वहां पे वो नहीं होने वाला है।
हम लोग ऐसे को एमबीए बोलते हैं, मने बद्दू आवड़े छे।
So true. Raju bhai, please expand.
I think what Charu sir has given the answer is quite apt. So, it's all about, humility. So, people who are humble enough to accept कि yes, मैं इतना ही कर सकता हूँ, मुझे इतना ही पता है. Those people are really successful. And I have met so many people in life, and especially in this business, wealth management. I've met people who have lots of money and they are not having anything today, and people who have nothing are managing crores of rupees today. I think the only means character or the only attribute in their life is humility. They are humble enough to accept कि yes, मेरा इतना limitations है, I am good and I know my core competency, मैं मेरी core competency में काम करूंगा, बाकी के लिए I'll hire advisors or professionals. जो लोग ये कर सकते हैं ना, they are successful. Otherwise, people who think like MBS, मने बधु आवड़े छे, those people falter quite often.
I think very beautifully you've brought out. If I have to summarize today's episode, sir, Raju bhai, I really don't want this thing to end. पर अभी क्या है ना कि थिंकली अपना बाप है, वो लोग अपने ऊपर ऐसे आंख नजर लगा के देख रहे होंगे कि वो लोग बोलेंगे यार तुम 90 मिनट्स हो गए अभी क्या। सो we'll have part 2 of this. I really want कि हम तीन वापस बैठे, and we actually now move more into this, deeper into this conversations. So as far as today's conversation went, I think a great set of learnings जो मेरे लिए था was कि जो सारी मिस्टेक्स हैं जो लोग ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम क्या सीखें, वो बहुत सारी ऑब्वियस सी हैं. They are not out of the ordinary issues, and the solutions are also very simple. You just need somebody who can hold your hand and help you to get to that situation or that solution, which is exactly what doesn't happen. We don't hold the hand, we don't take a recommendation from a coach, expert. जैसे आपने बहुत ब्यूटीफुली बोला कि बस ये कोच आ रहा है मतलब मेरा धंधा डुबाएगा आज के दिन पे. And unfortunately, it is a reality for a lot of people because they MBA माने બધું આવડે છે, they know that ये बाहर से बंदा क्या आके मेरे को सिखाएगा. This is why the lines are always blurred. This is why the lines always remain blurred. Bechara, they may be making crores of 50, 80, 100 crores of top line, but their bottom line and personal line is completely finished. It is never there. In a nutshell, what I have also realized is कि पैसा लीक होते रहता है on both the fronts. और बीएमसी की तरह म्यूनिसिपैलिटी की तरह उनको पता ही नहीं कि लीकेज का सोर्स कहाँ है. And that is where they are in constant stress, constant worries, and their incidents of heart attacks are so huge. I mean, बेचारे इतने स्ट्रेस में आ जाते हैं, प्लस सोसाइटी का प्रेशर, प्लस they have to get they have to get a 5-star marriage of lately. तो अभी वो भी कुछ नया ही चल रहा है कि और marriage needs to have 7-8 functions. I really wonder at times. I remember, I think Saurabh was telling me this, कि somebody he knows had around 2.5 to 3 crores in assets. और 1.5 crore तो खाली लड़की की शादी पे खर्चा किया और 8 महीने के बाद the girl is like, Papa, I want to take a divorce. तो सौरभ was telling me कि क्या आज का जनरेशन है, and I was telling सौरभ, अरे वो पापा के ऊपर क्या बीत रहा होगा वो तो सोच रहे. I mean, the guy actually, I mean, it's the lines are blurred. There was nobody to tell him at that point, and 1.5 crore रुपया मत डालो. And Saurabh was probably a relative, तो शायद वो ना बोलता तो Saurabh would have been like out of the family. तो कल से नहीं दिखेगा यहाँ पे. So these challenges are there. They continue to remain. I think I would really request you guys, give some of your closing statements, and we'll do a part 2 with a very, very detailed and in-depth discussion around these things. So, Charu sir, if you want to go first, and then of course, we'll have Raju Bhai closing with such a grace that he always does with.
My 2 cents on this conversation, on this particular part is that please be realistic. Please be realistic about the fact that the things that you know and things that you don't know. Please feel free to reach out to the people like Rajendra Bhai to know that there are things that you may not know. Okay? Trust their advice, and that is when I think they will be able to balance their professional part and their personal life. There is no harm in reaching out to people who know the things better than you. वो डायरेक्ट म्यूचुअल फंड की जगह वो 1% बचाने के चक्कर में पूरा का पूरा 100% जाने से बेटर है कि आप किसी के साथ काम करें who understands the thing and you work it out and be realistic. I think this is what the mantra for today's entrepreneurs.
Great, Charu sir. I think my take is yes, the world is moving at a very, very fast pace. India's growth story is really one of the most promising growth stories for India in coming next 10, 20 years. Anybody who is serious enough will make tons and tons of wealth. But wealth to convert into happiness, you will need to add L to if you want to earn something, you will have to add something which is called as L. You'll have to learn so many things which you don't know. Be humble enough to learn things. That's all. Wishing you all the very best.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. So with that, we will close today's session. And thank you, sirs, for being so generous and giving your 90 minutes of your life to this session. I mean, really means a lot to me. Really means a lot to all the people that who have heard us today. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jinay, for this amazing opportunity, and thank you, Rajendra bhai, for all the learning.
Yeah. Thank you, Jinay. Thank you, Tinkly team and Charu sir. It was wonderful time spent. Thank you all.
Thanks.